Anybody on?
No.
Nobody. All right, folks. Thanks for joining us. We are in Owatonna at the O-Town Showdown. We are all up early. Thanks for joining us. Looks like we're going to do a little national anthem action. We're playing. We'll let the national anthem do its thing. All right, folks. Again, we're here at Owatonna, O-Town Showdown. Sorry I missed yesterday afternoon's game. I had to pay the bills. Nate did a great job. We are kind of in an enclosed viewing area, so filming is going to be a little bit difficult today. We'll do our best. We've got 15 minutes on the clock. We're playing Forest Lake.
Yeah.
Forest Lake. I had to ask Nate where that was. Apparently it's northeast of the cities. They've got kind of a short bench. Looks like there's about maybe 2.5 lines. Grab your coffee. Whatever else you need to stay awake here. We get to do it all over again tomorrow morning. Let's hope we've got a couple wins under our belt before we do that. All right, 50 minutes on the clock. Jones out there with Davey and Cambits, Morella, and Allen. Here we go. Jones wins the draw over in front of the CC bench, up the boards. Back out by Forest Lake. Morella has it. Makes a move, comes out through the neutral zone. Morella takes it in across the blue line. Rips a snapper up into the chest of the Forest Lake goal. Less than a minute gone. Get a partial change on both sides. Deal stay out there. Face off. Johnson has it. Behind the net. Johnson. That's Patton over to Morella. Morella rips one down in. Loose puck. That's in the net. CC draws first blood. 1-0. I think that was Johnson who got the loose change. Banged it in the near post. Off to a good start here. Patton Biller actually has a jersey today. That's good news. Johnson pokes at it. Biller chases from behind. Patton now after it. Forest Lakes brings it in on sides. That's Waite with it. Spins in his own corner. Up the boards to Biller. He takes a shot. Gets it out into the neutral zone. Forest Lake. Johnson pokes it into the Forest Lake end. Patton chases. Biller pokes at it. Forest Lake across mid-ice. Into the far corner. Jorgensen will chase it. Set up. Kept in. Fired in on Vickerman. Ooh, bouncing puck. Nice pad save there. Crunch behind the net. Patton Klein. Patton now. looking for Jorgensen. Behind him, steered aside by Vickerman. Klein. Pearson sends it up the boards. Patton sends it out. Jorgensen will chase. Comes to Klein. Klein flips it up into the neutral zone. Pearson tries to send it over towards Jorgensen. Forest Lake has it. Across the blue line, and nice glove save by Vickerman. 13:10 to go first period. 1-0 CC. Hope your coffee's warm. Maybe you got a cinnamon roll or something like that. We're approaching the 7:30 hour here. That's Jones on the draw. Flipped out by... Sorry, we'll get the jerseys offside, I think. So, just some context here. There's another rink behind us. That game just finished the first period. Started at 7. That'll be us tomorrow morning. Up the boards, Davey has it. He's crunched. Comes back to Rucker. Sends it forward. Our female referee called offsides. I'm not sure that's true. Maybe. I didn't see it. Jones. Got Davey to his right. Comes over towards his side. Up into the neutral zone. Across mid-ice. Now into the CC end. 37 has it for Forest Lake. Link pokes at it. Down behind the net now. 4 for Forest Lake. Controls. Looks to go to the point. Comes off of Cambite sticks. Skates, actually. This is Jones now. 2-on-1 with Davey. Sends it across into the skates of the Forest Lake defender. Out to the point. That's Allen rips one in there. Good hard shot by Allen. Throws a shoulder down into the near corner here. You guys probably can't see that. I can barely see it. Davey tries to backhand one in there. Comes back out to Cambitz. Cambitz fires one in. Knocked down. Kept in by Rucker. Rucker takes a shoulder. Davey throws his shoulder. Chopped in by Forest Lake. Link will chase it now. Has it in his own end. Up off the netting. We should get a whistle. We do. Face-off will come to the right of Vickerman. It'll be Patton. Patton on the dot. Face-off comes to the near boards. Wait. Sends it up the boards. Ends up at the left point. Tipped in. Ooh. Right through the 5-hole. Shot from the left point. Forest Lake guy in the slot and just kind of shoveled it towards the net. Went between the pads of Vickerman, and it's 1-1. 11:38 to go here, first period. Tie game. This will be Patton, Johnson, and Biller. Patton. Traffic jam at the dot. Taken down. That's Morello with it. He's got Patton to his right and Johnson further to his right. Comes across. He rips one in. Gloved aside by Forest Lake. Patton. Allen now. Walks around the Forest Lake attacker. Johnson had it. Up against the boards, near corner. Try to call it down here because I know it's hard to see. Allen. Good move there at the red line. He backhands it. Not sure. That hits something. Good defense. Patton throws a huge shoulder. This is Morella again. Cross ice towards Johnson. Retreats into his own end. Sends it up off the boards. Past Jones. Back to Morella. He's got Biller ahead of him. Jones sticks it ahead. Battle for it here in the corner. Forest Lake sends it out. Allen sends a shoulder. Good shot in by Jones. Up around the boards. It's going to come towards Morella's side. Kept in. And we're going to get a penalty on Forest Lake. I think we're going to get a rough. Yep. Number 80 is going to sit for 2 minutes. Roughing on number 80. I think he hit Morella kind of hard. I'm sure it was a penalty, but we'll take it. Forest Lake's got some size. Again, they've got maybe 2.5 lines. A couple pretty big kids. It's Jones out there with Jorgensen and Pearson. Klein and Waite on the blue line. Waiting on the clock operator. This is always a stressful experience. Trying to get the penalty up on the board. Everybody's watching you. And you're like, too many buttons to push. Ooh, she got it up there. Good job. And the number, 80, 2 minutes. Pearson battles for it in the corner. Forest Lake spins away. Stolen by Jorgensen. Ripped in. Off of Pearson's breezers. Into the far corner. Comes to Klein's side. He's got a little time and space here. He walks it in. Fires one. Ooh. Blocker save. Waite kicks it forward. That's Jones. Walks it into the high slot. Waite will get the loose change. Fires one into the Forest Lake defender. Klein pokes at it. Battle for it here right in front of us. Cross ice pass over towards Jones. Forest Lake dumps it in. Waite behind Vickerman. Up towards Pearson. Ricochets off of his stick. Waite takes it. Goes wide. Takes a shot. Pearson will chase into the corner. Come out to mid-ice where Rucker will gather. Rucker over to Cambitz. Cambitz, Jones, off his stick. Pearson backhands it up towards the blue line. Still 45 seconds to go on that power play for CC. They haven't been able to get anything set up yet. Ricochets out to mid-ice. Rucker will gather it. Sends it over to Link, I think. Cambitz has a collision at mid-ice. Davey chases behind the net. Forest Lake lifts it out. Ends up on Link's stick. Ricochets out in front. Patton throws another hard check. Back behind the net, Cambitz. Out to Link. Link, top of the circles, rips one. Ooh, just wide right. Forest Lake up off the glass and does clear. Link, he gets pushed. Good play there by Forest Lake. Dumped it all the way down. Full strength Forest Lake. Collision behind the net. Patton lays out Forest Lake's offenseman. Shot blocked. Patton. He's a man on a mission here. Gambit's up to Patton. 80 has it. Fresh out of 2 minutes rest in the box. Patton dumps it in. That'll be Biller chasing it. Sends it around the far boards. Johnson takes a shot. Near boards. Jones comes back to Morella. He has it stolen. Shot in on Vickerman. Shot just wide. Centering pass off of Biller's back. Collision there. And that's Johnson. Johnson has it. Dot. Spins. Comes out of the zone. Tried to hit Jones. Just missed him. Morella up to Johnson. Johnson turns back. Over towards Jones. Sent ahead. Johnson collision at the blue line. Jones collision at the blue line. Yeah, we're going to get a penalty here on 25, I think. Actually, they're going to get Allen. I don't know how that's... I only saw the retaliation. Usually they call the retaliation. 6:45 to go, tied at 1. So CC will be on the penalty kill here. Allen in the box. Johnson and Jones. Jones wins the draw. Comes back to Waite. Waite behind the net. Spins back the other way towards Jones' side. Forest Lake out to the point. Ripped in. Ricochets into the corner. That's Klein. He battles for it here. 2-on-1 for him. Klein's wrestled down, comes out to the point, ripped in. Ricochets up into the netting. We'll get a whistle. Ponytail will drop it to the right of Vickerman. Be Patton and Jorgensen on the kill with Klein and Waite. Forest Lake can't get their personnel figured out. 6:19 to go here, 134 on the penalty. We're tied at 1. Face-off comes to the near boards, walked out in front. 4 has it on his backhand. Fired in. Good pad save by Vickerman. Top of the circles, fired wide left. 4 has it for Forest Lake. Fired in across the slot, ends up in the near corner. Comes out to the left point. Banked off the boards, back out to the point. Loses it, does keep it in. Now it's behind the net. Klein will poke at it. Loose puck out front. Patton is going to send it out into the neutral zone. 44 has it for Forest Lake. Cross ice pass to nobody. Waite will retreat into his own end. He turns back, finds Jorgensen. Jorgensen pops it out to the point. Fired in on Vickerman. A couple of high shots in on him. He's just kind of steered him behind him. Point. Ooh. Shot low and left. 44 has it. He rips one in. Swallowed up by Vickerman. 5:15 to go, just over 30 seconds on that penalty for Allen. Let us know how the video and audio is. If there are any problems, at least. We're doing our best. Nate, as always, on the video. Chopped ahead by Jones. Nice face-off win there. Jones smartly fires it all the way around. Forest Lake will chase him along near boards. Jones absolutely lays out the Forest Lake guy. He's going to sit. So 16 seconds on the first penalty. Jones is going to go for a rough. I think the refs are trying to maybe make sure this doesn't get out of hand. There's been some heavy hits, both sides, mostly from CC. So it's 5-on-3 for about 16 seconds here. Jones is going to join Allen in the box. 92 will take the draw. No, 80 switches out. And I think that's Patton. No, Johnson, sorry. 43 walks it in. It's 5-on-3 here for a few more seconds. Top of the circles, fired in. Good pad save by Vickerman. Just under 5 minutes to go here. First period, it's tied at 1. First penalty's about to expire. Allen's going to come out. Ricochets behind the net. Link over there battling. It's 5-on-4 now. Another minute tie slot. Good play there by Johnson. Johnson lifts it out into the neutral zone, into the Forest Lake end. Nice play. Johnson has it. Walks into the high slot. Steered aside by Forest Lake. Nice play by Johnson again. Forest Lake retreats behind their own net. That's Biller watching. Has a collision with Forest Lake. That's all incidental. Rucker tries to challenge at the blue line. Forest Lake goes around and Biller regathers. Sorry, that's Rucker. Knocked away by Link. Fired wide right. Rucker slaps it around. Come to Johnson's side. Got about just under a minute to go here on that Jones penalty. We'll get a change on the CC side. Forest Lake dumps it in. They'll go for a change as well. Morella, far corner. Poked at by Forest Lake. Patton will get the loose puck. Sends it up. Ends up at the right point. Top of the circles now. Fired in. Good save by Vickerman. Cleared away by Allen. Biller chases. It comes to Patton. Patton. 15 seconds left on the penalty kill. 3:14 to go. First period. We're tied at 1. Forest Lake crosses the red line. Jones is about to do to come out of the box. Steered aside by Vickerman. Patton challenges. Allen helps. Allen has it. Sends it up the boards. Comes out to the point. Sent in. Lifted out. Off of Jones' back again. That's 2 for Jones off his back. Jones has it. Tries to send it around the Forest Lake defender in his skates. Jones cuts wide left, loses the handle, ends up in the far corner. Finds Johnson. Jorgensen, I'm sorry. Waite sends it back in. We're full strength, 5-on-5 action here. 2:20 to go, first period. We're tied at 1. CC came out pretty quick, got one. Forest Lake, Jorgensen fires one in. Chest of the Forest Lake goaltender. 2:10 to go here. Patton wins the draw, comes out to Waite. Waite rips one in wide left. Set back in by Kembitz. Off the boards, Forest Lake. Puck comes out to mid-ice. Sent across into the far corner. Somebody's missing a mitt. Breakout pass intercepted. Waite tries to dance around 37. Minute and a half to go here. Forest Lake has it at the point. Hits his own guy on a shot. Davey has it now. Davey didn't know he had Johnson. Johnson was streaking across the middle near the blue line. Davey didn't know it. Forest Lake skates it out. Across the red line. Biller lines him up. Waite throws his shoulder. Centering pass comes into right in front of Vickerman, and he'll cover it up. 1:05 to go here, first period. Things have settled down here a little bit. Pretty physical game. This will be the Jones line. Ponytail, drop it. Forest Lake wins it. Sent across into the near corner. Fired in towards Vickerman. He steers it into the far corner. Link. Now Jones will help. He sends it behind the net. Rucker will chase it. Rucker muscles it up the boards to Biller. Biller up to Johnson. He pokes at it. Ooh, goes right around him. Jones picks up the loose change. Down in the corner. Now behind the net. Ooh, he didn't see that. Jones tried to hit Rucker. Forest Lake intercepted, but Rucker now has it. Rucker up to Johnson. Johnson fires one in wide right. Jones will chase it. 25 seconds to go here. Jones picks up the loose puck. Jones tries to drive it into the low slot and has it knocked away. Forest Lake. Oh, my God. I'm sorry. That is nonsense. Absolute nonsense. They lost an edge, and we get called for a penalty. 3 seconds left here, first period. That's, I think, our third penalty. Absolutely unwarranted. Three seconds left here. That was a horrible call. Ponytail made it too. Okay, end of the first period. 1-1. We're going to take a quick break. Let us know if there are any issues or problems. We probably can't do anything about it if there are, but good to know anyway. We'll be back. All right, folks, we're back here. I'm going to try to update the score again. I'm the worst at this. Face off. Morella has it. We're down a guy here for about a minute 50. Ricochets over to Pearson. Sends it up to Morella. Morella takes it through the neutral zone. Morella has it poked at. Sorry, I'm trying to do two things at once here. Oh, loose puck. Ooh. Forest Lake scores on the power play. We're going to try to get this scoreboard updated. I don't like giving them goals, but I have to. Yep. Okay. All right. We're back in business here. 5-on-5 action, 2-1, Forest Lake. Comes past Waite. Back into the CC end. He sends it up towards Klein. Chops at it. It's not going to be an icing. That'll be Cambits after it. Forest Lake sends it back out into the neutral zone. Jones has it. Jones takes a collision at the red line. Waite backs it up. Ooh, loose puck. Comes over to Cambits. Cambits sends it out to the neutral zone. Past Davies' stick. Sent in by Forest Lake. 2-1. Scoreboard is accurate for once. We're in the second period. Just over a minute gone. Jones has it behind Vickerman. Jones skates it out. Cuts back inside. Now crosses the red line. Sends it in down deep. Dumps it in. CC will chase. We get a partial change here, actually. Cambits comes towards Biller. Breakout for Forest Lake. Should have been offsides. Missed that. Klein has it behind Vickerman. He gathers speed in his own end. Gets it to Patton. Patton loses the handle, but regathers. Chops it in. Ends up behind the Forest Lake net. 13 minutes to go here. Second period. CC down 1. Link sends it to Patton. Tries to get it to Johnson. He does. Johnson dances behind the net. Johnson out to Rucker. Johnson, again, top of the circles, high slot. Rips one high, up into the netting. Set the scene a little bit more here. Owatonna's rinks are on the fairground here. And it's what you'd think of a small town fairground. Not much seating here on this side. Link has it. High slot. Patton. Backhand. Ooh, yeah! Sends it to Biller, and Biller buries it. Makes it. What? How are you waving that off? Oh, the net came off its mooring, I think. Oh, man. That's tough. That is tough. Holy smokes. Biller buried one, and the net had come off maybe an inch off of its little stanchion. Yeah, I wonder how it got knocked off. That was garbage. All right, Jones with Jorgensen and Pearson. Pearson chases. Comes out to 53. Rucker will go after it now. Rucker, nice spin at his own blue line. He drives it forward. Chopped at by Pearson. Sent ahead to Jones. Jones walks it in. Tries to go around the Forest Lake defender. It ends up behind the net. Sent ahead. And ricochets down. Now it's up on end. It'll roll towards Vickerman. Link will get there first. Link. Sent ahead towards Jorgensen. Coming in hot. 43's got it. And Pearson skates. Sends it to Jorgensen. He has it poked away. Collision there. Link has it. Link over to yeah, we're gonna get a penalty on that. Look, don't hit him, don't hit him. Ponytails moving Pearson over to the bench. Good idea. Getting a little chippy. Little chippy. Forest Lake's having a discussion with the referee. 37 is going to sit. Thankfully, we did not get a retaliatory penalty. Those always stink. 2 minutes for roughing, I think. Oh, maybe more? Oh, they're going to give him more. Oh, from behind. So you're going to give him 2 and 10? Yeah, all right, 2 and 10. So they're down a guy for 10 minutes here. Most of the second period, what's left of it. Patton. Biller. Forest Lake clears. Allen regathers. Near zone blue line. Send head to Johnson. Johnson. Oh, send it into Morella. Couple chances there. Puck loose in the slot. Couldn't get some wood on it. Patton runs himself into the boards. Allen has it. Allen, cross the blue line. Slot. Ricochets behind the net. Allen surveys the situation. Ricochets over to the far boards. That's going to be an icing. So they haven't stopped the clock here, unfortunately. So the penalty's running and the clock's running. It's still running. Oh, yeah. I have a lot of sympathy, but not when we have a penalty. Yeah. Face off, Jones will take it. Jorgensen to his left. Klein has it out at the point. He walks it in, fires a low bullet in, and the Forest Lake goalie smothers it. We've got a cadre of dads up here in the viewing area. Jones, he's tripped at the dot. Jorgensen pushes it over into the corner. Comes out to Klein. Klein. Loose puck. That's going to come all the way down. Looks like it's probably going to be an icing. $10:21 to go here. Forest Lakes got about 45 seconds left on their penalty. Jones, Jorgensen, Davey. Forest Lake wins the draw. Jones with it. Ooh, loose puck out front. Jorgensen just couldn't get any purchase on it. Klein with it. Over to Rucker. Rucker ricochets one off the Forest Lake defender. Jorgensen sends it out to Rucker. Sent in. Ooh, wide right. Davey just missed a little tip. Forest Lake on a break here. Rucker comes over and swats at it. Sent back out. In on Vickerman. Steered into the corner. Ooh. Davey tried to get it up the boards. Couldn't get it past the Forest Lake defender. At the red line. Ponytail calls off the white icing. Forest Lake sends it in the CC end. Allen will grab it. Allen fans on a pass attempt. Chops at it. Fluttered in on Vickerman, and he'll cover. We will get a face-off to the left of Vickerman. 9:13 to go. Full strength action here. Approaching the 8 o'clock hour. Yes, I said 8 o'clock hour. We're in the second period, and it's not even 8 o'clock. Face-off. Comes over to Allen. Allen skates it up through the neutral zone. Cuts wide right. Sent in towards the Forest Lake net. Patton absolutely laid out the Forest Lake defender. No penalty. Link. We're going to get a slash maybe. Ponytail's calling Biller for... I don't know if it was a slash or what. I didn't see it. Oh, pushed it. Oh, yeah. So like an interference type deal or something. Okay, 8:45 to go. Biller will sit for 2. We're on the penalty kill. Jones, face off. Allen swats it into the corner. Link pushes it up. And I'm pretty sure that was offsides. Yeah. Jones will take the draw. Johnson to his left. Comes over to Johnson's side, pops over his stick. Forrest Lake sends it in down deep. Link. Collision in the corner. Now a battle. Far corner. Link. Swats at it, comes over towards Allen's side, near corner. He sends it up off the glass. Ooh, nice move there. Now it ricochets back into the neutral zone. Link backs up. Allen trying to help. Yeah, they're going to get Allen on a slash. Yeah, we got a delayed penalty here. They're going to call it now. Allen's going to go for 2 slash. This is going to be a lengthy 5-on-3 here because we got 116 on Biller's penalty. And Allen's going to sit for an additional 2. 8:01 to go here. 2-1 Forest Lake. We did have a goal that was waved off due to the net coming off its mooring. So it's 5-on-3 here for the next minute 16. This looks like it's Patton, Waite, and Klein. Forest Lake getting their personnel figured out. Still not at 8 o'clock yet. Patton in his skates. Sends it up the boards, but not out. 43 has it for Forest Lake. Klein rips it up the boards, and Forest Lake keeps it in. Cross-ice pass for Forest Lake. Back out to the point. Now down onto the side. Forest Lake. Vickerman swallows it up. 53 seconds on the Biller penalty, 138 on the Allen infraction. They're chatting it up in the box. 37 for Forest Lake's got some more time left on his 10-minute misconduct. Forest Lake has it at the blue line. Comes over to the left point. Ripped in. Ooh, nice save. 92 had a shot there on the left side of the net. Comes across. Top of the circles. Nice block by Klein. He's like, let's challenge these boys. Let's see here. He sends it in down deep. 7.5 to go. Ends up in deep in Forest Lake's end. 92 has it. 92. Up through the neutral zone. Now across the blue line. 92. Ooh, centering pass. Nice save by Vickerman. I noticed they don't run the clock when we have a penalty. Quickly stopped. 7:09 to go here. We still got 24 seconds on that Biller infraction. Allen's got 109 in the box. Still not to 8 o'clock. Feels like it should be noon. Face-off comes behind Vickerman's net. Sent up off the glass. Kept in by Forest Lake. Sent in. Oh, loose puck. Slot. Kept in by Forest Lake. Nice play there. Good job by Link to get that out. We'll take the icing anytime. Oh, we get 1 sec. All right. Take what we can get. Take what we can get. Face off to the left of Vickerman. 7 seconds left on Biller's penalty. Cross ice pass out to the left point. Top of the circles now. Sent in. Good save by Vickerman. Rucker. Right point now for Forest Lake. Good play by Patton. Standing tall here. It's 5-on-4 now. We got one guy back. Biller's out there on the kill. Loose puck. Chopped out by Patton. Excuse me. That's Rucker. Oh, boy. Oh. Forest Lake has it behind the goal line. Off of Patton's skate. Nice play by Patton. Gets it out. Chops it up the boards. Ends up near the red line. Allen out of the box. Swatting at it right away. Link takes a tumble. And this is Biller with it. Biller crosses the blue line. Johnson's offsides. 5:42 to go. We're finally full strength action here. 2-1 Forest Lake. See if we can stay out of the box here. Ponytail's going to drop it in front of us. It's going to be Jones, Pearson, and Jorgensen. Jones wins the draw. Comes back to wait. Sent over to Jones. He looks like a man on a mission. Hash marks. Ooh, in on Jorgensen's stick. Jones skating around, doing the full dance. Morella ripped in. Jorgensen doing battle in the low slot. 5:25 to go, 2-1 Forest Lake. We'll get a face-off to the left of the Forest Lake goaltender. Same personnel. Jones, Jorgensen, Pearson, Allen, and Morella. Jones on the draw, wins it. Forest Lake gets the loose puck. Morella retreats, sends it to Allen. Allen up off the boards to Jorgensen. Jorgensen to Jones. Jones, high slot. Ooh, loose puck. And Forest Lake clears to mid-ice. Allen gets the loose one. Sent up to Jones. Builds some speed. Sends it over to Morella. Morella walks it across the blue line. Cuts inside. Loose puck. Covered up by the Forest Lake goalie. 4:52 to go here. Second period. We finally crossed the 8 o'clock hour. Patton, Kambitz, and Davey out there with Rucker and Klein on the blue line. Puck comes behind the net. Davey spins in the corner. Kambitz picks up the loose change. Centering pass comes out to Davey. Davey rips one. Ends up in the far corner. Kambitz lays the hammer. Patton. Forest Lake on the breakout. Rucker's going to keep it in, though. Comes down into the far corner. Kambitz will chase it. Boys are buzzing here. Davey, nice play off the boards. The net comes off again. At some point, you have to think there's a delay of game here. Last time that happened, they took a goal away. 4:19 to go. Ponytail drop it left of Forest Lake's goaltender. Jones, Johnson, Morella, Link. Jones comes up off the far boards. Forest Lake sends it in. Collision down in the far corner. Behind the net. Up towards Johnson. He snares it out of midair. Over to Morella. Morella across the red line, now blue line. Toe drags it. Ends up into the far corner. Chops it up out in front of the net, now behind the net. Johnson tries a centering pass, finds Morella. He fires one into the chest of the Forest Lake goaltender. Got some decent offensive action here. Just got to find the back of the net. 3:40 to go. We're in period 2. Patton, Jorgensen, Pearson. Klein and Allen. Pearson tries to get it out to Allen. He's challenged. kept in by Pearson. Traffic jam at the blue line. Sent back out to Klein. Klein over towards Jorgensen, just out of his reach. That'll be an icing. 3:19 to go here. Keep the same personnel out. Patton, Jorgensen, Pearson, Allen, and Klein. Patton on the draw. And Jorgensen picks it up. Forest Lake is offsides, but they don't call it. Forest Lake sends it up off the glass. Icing's waved off. Allen spins in the corner. Sends a backhand out into the neutral zone. Patton has it. Backhands it over to Klein. Klein up off the boards. That's offsides. They do call that one. We're under 3 minutes to go. Second period. I think we're going to get a resurface after the second. We're on the Austin Wilcox rink at the Owatonna Fairgrounds. It's not what it's called, but it's essentially what it is. John Jones. Davey spins. Forest Lake keeps it in. Jones kicks it forward. Link will chase it into the near corner. Sent ahead to Davey. Nice move there. Poked that by Forest Lake. Ends up back into the far corner. 2.5 to go. Sent up off the boards. Kept in by Forest Lake. Ricochets into the far corner. That'll be Rucker chasing it. Centering pass all the way across. Dot. Good save by Vickerman. Little bit of chasing our tail here. Comes out to Davey. Davey's got Kambitz with him. 2-on-2. Takes it into the far corner. Eats it into the boards. Davey now behind the net. That's an icing unless it's on net. It's on net, no ice. Rucker turns in his own end, up off the boards to Davey. Davey has it in the neutral zone. Sends it in, ricochets over towards Kambitz. Jones tries to poke at it. 33 has it. Comes over out in front of the Forest Lake bench. 92 sends it in down deep. It'll end up behind the net. That'll be Link chasing. Under a minute and a half to go here. 2-1. Forest Lake, second period. Link after it. Collision in the corner. Jorgensen. Jorgensen crosses the red line. Now into the Forest Lake end. He dumps it down deep. They'll get a partial change on the CC side. Jones. 25 has it. Tries a slapper. Way wide right. Jones. Up off the boards. Towards Jorgensen. Forest Lake with it behind the net. Now in the near corner. Jones will chase it. 25 has it. Comes out towards the point. 43 keeps it in. Down into the near corner. We're under 30 seconds to go here. Johnson lifts the stick. It ends up into the Forest Lake end. Johnson will chase it. Pearson pokes at it. Ends up out in front of the CC end. Glove down. Forest Lake. That's going to about do it for the period. All right, we'll take a quick break, folks. I think we're going to get on a resurface, so probably be about 15, 20 minutes before we're back. Send us any comments, concerns. We might look at them. All right, folks. 15 minutes on the clock here. We got a fresh sheet of ice. 8:20 a.m. Yep, I said that. 8:20 a.m. Start of the third. 2-1 Forest Lake. Got the edge here. Forest Lake won their first game handily over Owatonna, who we play later this afternoon. Actually, not that late this afternoon, like 12:15 or whatever it is. In any event, good matchup here early in the morning. Hopefully you refilled your coffee. Put a little Bailey's in there or whatever. Hopefully we got a little rest here. Looks like a pretty good sheet of ice. Kind of an ice connoisseur. That's why I don't like Vic East. Quick little warm-up skate. They'll get going here. Got Vickerman and net doing a nice job so far, only giving up a couple. I don't have a shot total for you, but I would say we probably have the edge there. Not 100% sure on that, but a few more parents have wandered up to the warmer viewing area where we're doing the video. Got a couple moms running the clock and dad's doing the box. Impressive. We'll start the third period 5-on-5. We've spent some significant time in the box here, which has probably been the difference in the game, and we had a goal waved off too. It will be Jonesy, Davey, Cambitesy with Allen and Morella. Here we go. See if we can't tie this bad boy up. Jones on the face-off dot. Jones comes over to the near boards, across the red line. Forest Lake, high slot. Rips one in wide right. Loose puck ends up on Jones' stick. Up to Davey. Davey crosses the red line. Stopped at the blue line. Forest Lake through the neutral zone. Davey on the back check. Jones takes a hit to the head. Popped ahead to Allen. Allen, top of the circles. Fires one high. Ends up on the near boards. Morella will retreat. Jones helps. That's offsides. Cambitts couldn't quite get tagged up. 14:20 to go here. Jones took a pretty good hit here at the blue line. Hopefully he's okay. Looks like it. Those will wake you up at 8:30 in the morning. We're not even 8:30. Patton, Biller, Johnson, Rucker, Link. Got some shenanigans going on here. Forest Lake's got a guy out wide right. They win the draw. Set play. Johnson's watching it. Link at his blue line. Up off the glass. Now out into the neutral zone. Sent in. That's on sides. It ends up behind the goal line. Now into the near corner. Sent back in. I hear the buzzer from the other game. It confuses me. I think it's our game. Johnson. Offsides waved off. Comes back to Rucker at the red line. Sorry. Frog in my throat. We'll get a face-off, thankfully. Face-off out in front of the CC bench. It'll be Pearson, I think Jones and Jorgensen, Klein and Allen out there. Allen, clearing pass is intercepted. He gets the rebound up off the boards. Allen behind the net. That's Klein with it. Sends it up towards Jorgensen. The new sheet of ice. They wave off the icing. Pearson chases behind the net. Forest Lake on the breakout. They come out through the neutral zone. We're going to get a whistle here. Just under 13 minutes to go here. 2-1 Forest Lake. Face off. Ends up in the far corner. Link. Up off the back of the net. Morella. Tries to get it up to Davey. Up off the boards. Forest Lake controls. Oh. A lot happened there. Forest Lake took it around the high slot. Backhander into the far corner. We had a broken stick. That makes it 3-1 Forest Lake. Nice play there by Forest Lake. Backhanders are tough to pick up, so. Regroup here. Jones, Biller, Johnson. Forest Lake enters the zone. Up off of Morella's Breezers. Jones pushes at Forest Lake. Centering pass ricochets down into the slot. Morella with it. Morella up to Johnson. Johnson. He loses it. Comes to Link. Centering pass is intercepted. Ford muscles his way in for Forest Lake. Biller has it. Biller tries to get it to Johnson. Kept in. That's offsides. So it's 3-1. We're just over 12 minutes to go. Closely contested match here. CC spent a good bit of the game into the... Oh, we can reset. I don't know how to do that. Sorry. Sounds like we might have some technical difficulties. We'll keep the video going. So you guys can at least see the game. Oh, I don't know. All right, we'll keep doing it. Pearson has it. All right, Pearson sends it in weakly into the Forest Lake end. Now it comes back to Klein. Let us know, guys, if we're having issues or problems. We'll try to correct it. But Patton took a digger. I think he's okay. I'm not sure what the call is. A lot of confusion here, mostly on our part. Patton was a little dinged up. Okay, sounds like you guys can hear us. If you can't or there's a problem, let us know. We'll try to fix it. This will be Jonesy, Davey, and Cambits. We need some offense here, guys. We're going to try to give it a whirl here. Morella and looks like Allen back on the blue line. That's offsides. A lot of time left here. It's 3-1. Forest Lake's got a little bit of a short bench, so it might come into play. We'll see. Okay, comes over to Morella. Morella has it. Blue line. Cross ice pass over toward Cambits. Jones at the red line. Jones cuts inside. Cross the red line. Now at the dot, now behind the goal line. Centering pass just out of Davies' reach, but now he regathers the loose change. Loose puck out front in the slot. Allen. He sends it down into the corner. Jones gets the loose change. Jones, short angle shot up off the side of the net. They're buzzing. They're buzzing. Jones. Shot. Davey. That's a goal. Oh my God. That's the second time that's happened. Net came off. Net came off again. That's the third time that's happened. And they wave off the goal.
They waved it off?
I'm pretty sure they waved off the goal. That's the second time we've had a goal waved off for the net coming off. And the third time the net has come off. Holy smokes. Wow. That is just... They're having a discussion over on the bench, but that's just a lot of... That happens a few times a game. Boy, oh boy. 2 goals waved off. Johnson's having a discussion with Ponytail and the other ref, and I don't think it's going to matter. Unfortunate. We'll keep the offense up. We'll see if we can. We'll see if we can't keep the pressure up here. It's 10:36 to go. 3-1 Forest Lake. Jones is out there with Davey. Jones in the skates comes to the near boards. You guys probably can't see that. Forest Lake. Allen challenges. Going to be a 2-on-1 for Forest Lake here. Morella backs up. 53 can't handle it. Ends up behind the net over to Allen's side. Allen has it up through the neutral zone. Chops it ahead. Ponytail waves off the icing. Allen. Centering pass in the skates of Forest Lake. Ricochets off of Morella's skates. He backhands it over to Link. I can't see it. That's Jones. Davey. Up to Morella. Centering pass. Ponytail waves off the offsides. A lot of time left here. Johnson has it behind the net. He shoves down 43. 43 is going to ice it. All right, 9:34 to go. Faceoff ends up behind the goal line, comes over to Rutgers' side. Puck ends up in the CC zone. Link will grab it. Link with it. Sends it up out of the zone. Nice play there by Patton. He steals it. Comes wide. He's at the hash marks now down behind the goal line. Up off the back of the end. Biller's there. Johnson picks up the loose change. Back down towards Biller. We got a delayed call on Forest Lake. Vickerman goes to the bench. Rucker spins. Biller will get a whistle here. We're going to get a roughing on Forest Lake. He spent some time in the box today. Just under 9 minutes to go here. Plenty of time. Of note, we've had 2 goals waved off. Okay, Patton on the draw. Biller to his right. That's Jorgensen on his left. 2-minute power play. That's Biller with it. He dances. Biller, short angle shot off the pad. That is not going to make the icing, so Link will chase it down. 8.5 to go here. Biller has it. Red line. Takes it in. Biller. Jorgensen. Shot in. Wide left. Jorgensen shoulders his way in. Out to Link. Link. Just off a Rutgers stick. Yeah, came out. 1:20 to go here on the penalty for Forest Lake. 8:17 left in the third. It's 3-1. Ponytail's going to drop it. Jones walks it into the Forest Lake end. He's at the dot. Jones rips one in. Good save by the Forest Lake goaltender. Jones walks it inside. Has it poked away. Johnson shoves at it. Out to Klein. Klein battles. Johnson has it. He sends it into the slot. Forest Lake has it. Ooh, pops over Klein's stick. About a minute left on the penalty. Jones has it. Now Johnson. Johnson at the blue line. Over to Jones. Jones retreats into his own end. Finds Biller. Davey. Davey fans on a pass, but gets it to Jones. Jones walks it in. Now it ends up on Allen's stick. Allen tries to get it back to Jones. Forest Lake clears. We will get an icing. 7:21 to go here. 25 seconds left on that penalty for Forest Lake. We are past 8:30 a.m. Early morning for everybody. Patton on the draw. He's got Biller to his right, Jorgensen to his left. Jorgensen chases into the far corner. Still 20 seconds on the penalty, 5-on-4, CC. Down below the goal line. Out to Allen. Allen walks it down behind the net now. Allen looking for somewhere to go. Centering pass just out of Biller's reach. Patton picks up the loose change. Jorgensen takes a tumble out front. Patton to Allen. Allen, top of the circles. Rips one in. Good save by the Forest Lake goaltender. Sent around. Pearson will chase. He chops it back down into the corner. Patton. Pearson pokes at it. Allen pokes at it. It ends up at mid-ice. Klein will chase it. Ooh. Klein swatted his stick. They're going to call him on a slash or trip or something. Took him down at the blue line. He'll sit for 2. Penalties have been an issue today for sure. Klein on the chase. Swatted his stick, and that's what got him in the box. 2 minutes. 6:24 to go here. Forest Lake 3-1. Face-off comes over to the near boards. Rucker's knocked down. Gambitz has it. Gambitz dumps it down in, behind the net, end up in the far corner. 43 will chase. Under 6 minutes to go here. Rucker gets it out into the neutral zone. Ricochets out at the red line now. Brought in by Forest Lake. Fired in wide and high. Here comes Morella. He's got it in the near corner. Cuts inside. Loses an edge, but regathers. Loses the handle. Chopped in on Vickerman, and he'll cover. We'll get a whistle. 5:37 to go. Time running out on CC here. Face-off. That comes out of the zone. 33 has it for Forest Lake. They got a guy deep in the end. He does clear. Comes back to 44. Still a minute to go on that penalty for Klein. 4 has it in the near corner. 4 over to 44. He has it at the top of the slot. Sent in on Vickerman. Nice save. 40 seconds on the penalty. Just over 5 minutes to go here. .92 will take the draw for Forest Lake. Jones on CC's side. Sent up out of the zone. Comes to the red line. 33 has it for Forest Lake. Chased by Johnson. He dekes him. Brought in by Forest Lake. High slot. Ripped. Good save by Vickerman. Under 5 minutes to go. 25 seconds left on the clock for Klein's penalty. Mr. Kambetz has taken over the videoing because I think Austin maybe had an injury, so we hope he's okay. Good save there by Vickerman. Link will chase it. Forest Lake controls. Left point. Good stop there by Jones. He's got speed. Watch out. Dang. Good back check there by Forest Lake. Allen chops it forward, ends up out in front of the Forest Lake bench. Comes over to 80 at the red line. Full strength action here, 5-on-5, 4:20 to go. Jones throws the shoulder. Link now battling, comes around. That cannot be an icing. They sent it. Okay. Keep my composure here. Forest Lake did that. That was not CC. That can't be an icing. I don't have any information on Austin. I know Nate went down to check on him. He's not playing, so we'll hope he's okay. CC tries to move it forward. Johnson pokes at it. Jones chases at mid-ice. Nice back check there by Jones. Offsides. Face-off will come out in front of the CC bench. That's Pearson. Backhands it over to Rucker. Rucker sends it up just out of Jorgensen's reach. Up off the boards. Pearson back to Morella. Morella up off the skates. Cambits. No, Patton, sorry. Sent in on Vickerman. Swallows it up. Time running short on CC here. 3.5 to go. 3-1 Forest Lake. Face off. Chopped ahead. Forest Lake at the left point. Can't hold it in. That's Jorgensen. Jorgensen cuts wide left. Sent in deep into the Forest Lake end. Good hit there by Patton. There's a nice pass to Jorgensen. He sends it in down deep. Will go for change. Pearson will chase. Patton's helping. Pearson tries to backhand it into the slot. And we are empty net. We are empty net for CC. Try to update things here. Cambits over to Jones. Empty net for CC. They're on full attack mode. Jones cuts over. Dot. Ooh. Oh, man, just out of Davies' reach. Jones has it. Jones, ricochets off of the Forest Lake defender. Jones controls, sends it over to Klein. Klein. Biller. Up to Davy. Davy can't handle it, but gets the loose change. Near boards, hard to see down here. Klein walks out, ripped in, gloved by the Forest Lake goaltender. 2:16 to go here, third period, 3-1 Forest Lake. Empty net for CC. All hands on deck here. Jones, Jorgensen, Biller, Johnson. I think they're going to take our timeout. We're going to prolong this third period here. Okay.
She's listening, so she would have heard our broadcaster. She said, oh, she just did? But you said it multiple times. So you just wanted to. I found out that maybe he did. So she just said it here. I'm like, I can't recall it. Video.
All right, we're still on a timeout here. 2:16 to go. Time running short on CC. There's some discussion about Austin. He's not on the bench. Nate went down to go check on him. As far as we know, he's just in the locker room. No further updates, as far as I'm aware. But I don't think they've left the building. Sounds like he's going to be okay, just a little banged up. Patton, face off. Forest Lake controls, comes back up off the boards. Hard to see down here. Ooh, they fire it down. Get an icing. Thankfully, Allen didn't touch that. Just over 2 minutes to go. All hands on deck here. Patton. Wait, we got, Patton, Biller. Face off. Comes out of the zone. Allen will control at the red line. Allen walks around the Forest Lake defender. He drives it forward. High slot shot in on Forest Lake goaltender, and he gloves it. Get a little snow shower, a little tussle out in the crease there. Just under 2 minutes to go here. CC giving it all he got. Be tough to get two here. Get the first one. Jones will take the draw. Forest Lake wins it behind the net. Patton throws a shoulder. That's Johnson. Jones out to Allen. Allen. Ooh, just missed Morella on the far side. Morella out to Jones. Jones winds, fires, wide left. Comes to the far boards. Biller has it. Johnson. Centering pass. Goes through everybody. Kept in by Morella. Down around the back of the end. Patton. He's in the corner. Tries to send it deep. Kept in. Kicked over to Morella. Morella tries to walk it around 4. Kept back in. Just over a minute to go here. Johnson, we're empty net. 6 on 5. We're down 2. Biller pins up. Force. We got a traffic jam down in the corner. Jones comes out with it. Walks around the back of the net. Tries a short angle shot. Blocked by the Forest Lake goaltender. We're under a minute to go. Allen fires it up to Biller. Biller over to Morella. Morella stops at the blue line. Retreats back into the neutral zone. Sent back in wide right. No icing. Patton, Morella. We got the whole crew down there. Walked out by Jones. Jones through the red line. 10 seconds. He's bumped aside. Sent the length of the ice, and they're going to get an empty netter. Final will be 4-1, Forest Lake. Be back. Okay.